Hello and welcome. This video is intended to introduce everyone to the new territory map card book. It's going to look something like this. This is just a regular 3-ring binder, and inside of it we have, well, it's hard to see with the window over there, territory map cards, full-page sheets printed on regular printer paper or cardstock. And what these territories are going to look like, I have one here that's shows it's a Boardman territory. You see it's a full-page sheet. It's in a sheet protector, so that all you have to do is take it out of the book, take the sheet protector out to the territory, and you'll have it with you while you work it. To stiffen the sheet protector, there's going to be a cardstock in each one. The cardstock is going to make it steeper. Some of the territories may actually be printed on the cardstock, but all the sheet protectors will have cardstock in them. These sheet protectors are there that they help protect the territory from getting messed up in any way. And of course, if you're very careful, you can actually mark on these sheet protectors with a dry erase marker. But if you use an ink pen or a regular magic marker, it's going to make a permanent line mark on the territory, and that'll mean I have to get a new sheet protector. The some of the features of this new thing, this new territory card, like I said, it's a full-size sheet. At the bottom, you have place for contacts, DNC, and it's got a QR code. And I can show you a little bit more about that by sharing my screen. What I'm going to share is going to be territory. This is territory CC27. Columbus County Territory Map Card CC27. Of course, you can make it larger and smaller. For my screen, I can make it smaller so we can see the whole thing on it. You see QR code up here. You see contacts, do not call. You can put do not calls on here if you have any, which I don't think we have very few in this congregation, but this one is not showing any right now. They can be added later. And you can add a description. But if you read the QR code, you actually get this on your tablet, on your tablet or iPhone. You'll have this territory, and you can enlarge it, and you can get more detail by enlarging it. You also have, in some of these territories, they have a we also have a well, that's not the same one. This first one I was showing you was CC27. That's a hybrid map. This is CC27, but it's a road map. And once you have it on your phone, why don't we go to CC27? Well, this is Boardman. We can illustrate things here. You can see some of these road names. If you make it larger on there, you start getting more detail. And this you can do on your tablet or phone anytime you want to. It's got all the congregation information about the territory. There's a way to get an app to read QR codes. If some phones read QR codes automatically, they're real easy to do. Others you have to get a special app to read if it's an iPad or iPod, iPhone, or if it's an Android phone or tablet, you can get a app to work on your phone, and you can get this web page. And the web page is really nice because you can enlarge it and you can see more detail. And not only that, if you're like me, if you're not familiar with all the territories, you can get directions. Just like if you were starting from the Kingdom Hall, it'll show you the directions to get to that territory. And you can get all the details. This could be on a tablet or a phone. Of course, if the tablet requires wireless, this web page might not show up. So that would be, it would show up fine as long as you had a wireless, like if you were at Kingdom Hall, it'd be just fine. But and once you get out in the car, you have to have wireless, some kind of wireless to get it, but you can get it on your telephone with cell data. So that gives you directions. You can go back to the start over here where we had the territory. Like I said, you can enlarge it, get more detail right there on your phone. Of course, your phone screen may be a little small, but you can enlarge this to whatever you need to help you work the territory. And of course, you can also have the territory map card along with you. Okay. Some of these territory map cards I've got a couple of them. You'll notice on Columbus County 27, it's a pretty big territory. And if you look at you can print a hybrid map, but the hybrid maps don't show a lot of detail. Don't show as much detail as the city map would. So we just, on a lot of these maps that are really large, the only thing that's printed out is the road map. The hybrid map, we didn't bother printing it because it'd just be a waste of ink. But if you look at city territories, you have the road map. This is W14. It of course has the QR code. It'll take you to that website for that territory. Then you have the batch card. Now in city limits, a lot of times the batch, the hybrid card gives you a better view, more detail than the hybrid does if you out in the county. You can see the tops of houses and whatever else. And of course, you can always, anytime you go to this website, I'm going to go back to Boardman with the website. You can change the size of it. You can also switch to satellite view on it, and you can increase the size, whatever you want to, get more detail. And so this allows you to have the information right there on your cell phone as you work the territory, and it shows the boundaries, of course, in different color. And you should be able to it'd be very much, hopefully this will be very helpful in the door-to-door work once door-to-door work is resumed. And you can use these maps whatever way you need to use them. You can use the territory card. You can take it out with you. You can have it in your hand, hard copy. You can have the territory on your phone. And all of this is to aid in doing door-to-door work. I think I may have mentioned this before. You can mark on these territory sheet protectors with a dry erase marker. But if you use a regular marker or an ink pen, you know it's going to ruin it. So I personally don't have a dry erase marker. So, but that's what the Territory map cards look like. I hope I covered everything. And I hope that it helps in the door-to-door work when we get started in the door-to-door work again. But for right now, we're just doing, we can also use these same, I mean, we can send a PDF of this card to any publisher that wants to see one, and they can work it. You know, they can have that PDF where they can look at everything while they're working, going through, finding addresses, letter writing, telephone witnessing, whatever. They can have the Territory where they actually in hand where they can look at it. But it's going to be very much more useful in, excuse me, in the door-to-door work when that does resume. And I hope this has been informative for everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I hope I wasn't too boring. And we look forward to making more videos. Thank you for your time. And maybe we can make some more videos and get some things rolling. And until next time, thank you.